Hello friends and Star Wars fans, today have a lot of content. But with new productions coming up as well, while the Star Wars franchise seems to be in a vacuum on the big screen these days, there are new Star Wars movies on the horizon, and we at Cinematic Cravings have compiled a list of all the upcoming Star Wars TV series and movies, from shits to Jedi Masters to bounty hunters. While some are confirmed and some are rumors that have yet to be confirmed by Disney, one thing is for sure: there are plenty of Star Wars adventures in the future, whether it's a story focusing on beloved characters or an entirely new adventure. Before we get into the details, if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, I would appreciate it if you would be unselfish and take 1 second to subscribe to the channel and like the video. Let's start if you're ready. First, let's talk about the cancelled Star Wars movies of 2024. Let's take a look at the possible cancelled productions with unknown outcome. First, rank Star Wars Rangers of the New Republic series. Number 2. Untitled J.D. Dillard, Matt Owens movie. Number 3. Rian Johnson's Star Wars trilogy. And at number 4, Kevin Feige's Star Wars movie. Last but not least, David Benioff and D.B. Weiss, Star Wars movies. Star Wars Skeleton Crew series 2024. Once known as Grammar Rodeo, Star Wars Skeleton Crew is being brought to life by Jon Watts, director of Spider-Man: No Homecoming. The series is set after the events of Return of the Jedi following the fall of the Empire. According to Vanity Fair, it is likely to cover similar periods to The Mandalorian. A casting call has been opened for 4 11 to 12-year-olds, the report reads. Lucasfilm envisions the series as a galactic remake of the classic Amblin coming-of-age adventure films of the 80s. Directed by Jon Watts and starring Jude Law, Grammar Rodeo is an adventure series about 4 young children exploring the post-Imperial galaxy. They encounter strange creatures, exciting adventures, and even a grumpy Wookiee or two. Jude Law joins the fun as an experienced mentor, reminding us that even the smallest heroes can make a cosmic impact. This series offers the opportunity to discover a side of the Star Wars universe that has never been seen before. Told from the perspective of children, this story will offer a smaller-scale view of the galaxy and show us how the struggle of good and evil can make an impact. In addition, this series has the potential to introduce new heroes for future generations of Star Wars. Star Wars The Acolyte series 2024. Leslie Headland, known for her work on Russian Doll, is taking the director's chair for a live-action Disney Plus series set 200 years before the prequels, during the High Republic era. Lucasfilm's Kathleen Kennedy said of the series, "It will take us to a galaxy full of dark secrets and emerging dark side forces in the last days of the High Republic." At the Star Wars Celebration 2023 event, it was announced that the series will air in 2024. Directed and written by Leslie Headland, The Acolyte is a live-action series set in the High Republic era of the Star Wars universe. The series is set in the dark times before the rise of the Jedi Order, while sowing the seeds for the rise of the Sith. This series offers the opportunity to explore a period of the Star Wars universe that has never been seen before. The High Republic era is known as one of the heyday of the Jedi Order, but this series will show us a darker side of this period. In addition, this series will delve into the origins of the Star Wars saga by telling the beginning of the rise of the Sith. Star Wars The Bad Batch, Season 3, 2024. 2024 will be a memorable year for the galaxy, as the beloved animated series Star Wars The Bad Batch will return with its 3rd and final season. This special season promises an emotional closure to the story of Clone Force 99, while delivering much-missed characters and action. The story will continue to follow the talented but rebellious clone troopers as they navigate the turbulent waters of the galaxy in the wake of Order 66's dire order. After the explosive finale of Season 2, our team will face many challenges, including the fate of Omega, Palpatine's mounting pressure, and their own internal conflicts. This season will follow their struggle for survival and their carrying a beacon of hope towards a galactic rebellion. While the news of the final season has Star Wars fans excited, it also brings a sadness. The Bad Batch has carved a unique niche for itself with its fast pace, witty dialogue, and complex characters. The end of the series means saying goodbye to the adventures of this beloved team. But there is no doubt that the creative team will deliver a finale that the characters and story deserve. While the end of the series is awaited with excitement mixed with sadness, Get ready to see the galaxy stir once again in 2024 and witness the epic journey of Omega and Clone Force 99. Star Wars. Andor, 2nd season, probably 2024. Cassian Andor's journey as a rebellious spark in the heart of the oppressive Galactic Empire is poised to ignite once more. Diego Luna reprises his captivating role in the hotly anticipated 2nd season of Star Wars. Andor, tentatively set for a 2024 return. Following the critically acclaimed first season, filming commenced in November 2022, eager to build upon the thrilling foundation laid. However, the journey hasn't been entirely smooth. Disruptions caused by the Hollywood strikes temporarily threw a wrench into the production schedule. Undeterred, the Andor team perseveres, driven by the captivating potential of Cassian's evolution. This season promises to delve deeper into the crucible that forges Andor into the iconic rebel spy we know from Rogue One, a Star Wars story. We can expect to witness his resourcefulness tested amidst ever-escalating danger, his burgeoning network of resistance allies solidifying, and the unwavering conviction that will one day ignite the flames of rebellion across the galaxy. Season 2 of Andor holds the promise of not only an enthralling individual narrative but also a vital piece of the Star Wars tapestry. By exploring the crucible that shapes a legend, it illuminates the broader struggle against tyranny, the power of human connection in the face of oppression, and the spark that can ignite a revolution. So, while we eagerly await the official release date, rest assured, Cassian Andor's fight for freedom burns brighter than ever, a testament to the spirit of rebellion that defines the Star Wars saga. Taika Waititi's Star Wars movie, in development. Officially announced by Disney, this live-action venture takes us through the galaxy guided by the comedic genius of the Thor. Ragnarok promises to take us to uncharted corners of the galaxy, guided by the comedic genius of its director. Little is known about its plot and fans are trying to piece together the pieces of information like Force puzzles. Waititi crafted the story along with co-writer Christy Wilson Cairns, 1917, but details remain tightly guarded. We're dying to know which period of Star Wars history will play host to this adventure, what kind of heroes and villains will be involved, and what cosmic capers await us. However, hints about potential release dates offer a glimmer of hope. Waititi himself has hinted at a completed story in 2021, while Lucasfilm president Kathleen Kennedy has talked about the potential for the next Star Wars movie in May 2022. Last March, Variety fueled speculation that it could be released in December 2025. While the exact details are shrouded in the cloak of the dark side, one thing is certain. Waititi's distinctive blend of humor and heart will undoubtedly fuel this Star Wars adventure. Imagine witty banter between unlikely heroes, playful battles with bumbling stormtroopers, and the emotional depth Waititi proves himself adept at. This promises a Star Wars experience like no other, where laughter and lightsabers intertwine in a galaxy far, far away. James Mangold's Dawn of the Jedi, in development. James Mangold's announcement of Dawn of the Jedi sent ripples through the Star Wars fandom. This cryptic title hints at a monumental voyage deep into the galaxy's forgotten past, 25,000 years before the Skywalker saga even began. Mangold, known for his masterful storytelling in films like Logan and Ford vs. Ferrari, promises an encyclopedic exploration of this unexplored territory. What does encyclopedic entail? We can expect a sprawling narrative, weaving together the birth of the Force, the genesis of the Jedi Order, and the nascent civilizations that shaped the galaxy we know. Picture ancient conflicts over the Force's nature, nascent Force wielders struggling to understand their abilities, and the first flicker of a galactic society still grappling with its place in the vast unknown. Mangold's vision goes beyond mere prequel territory. This isn't about bridging gaps between existing stories. It's about laying the foundation for everything that came after. We'll witness the first tentative steps on a path that leads to Jedi Knights, lightsabers, and the epic battles that have become synonymous with Star Wars. However, this journey into the primordial Force won't be solely steeped in ancient wisdom. Mangold's talent for character-driven storytelling ensures compelling individuals at the heart of this grand narrative. Imagine the struggles of the first beings to unlock the Force's potential, their hopes and fears shaping the very essence of the Order we know. Their choices will echo across millennia, laying the groundwork for the heroes and villains who will come to define the galaxy's future. Dawn of the Jedi presents an unprecedented opportunity to expand the Star Wars universe in truly epic fashion. It's a chance to witness the Force's genesis, explore the dawn of galactic civilization, and delve into the origins of the Jedi way. With James Mangold at the helm, this encyclopedic journey promises to be a groundbreaking chapter in Star Wars history, rewriting our understanding of the galaxy's ancient past and enriching its future with an unparalleled depth and richness. Dave Filoni's The New Republic, in development. Dave Filoni, the mastermind behind The Mandalorian, Ahsoka, and The Book of Boba Fett, is taking his talents to the big screen with an untitled New Republic movie. This ambitious project promises to be more than just a standalone film. It aims to be a cinematic tapestry interwoven with the beloved narratives of his previous Disney Plus series. Set after the climactic events of Return of the Jedi, Filoni's New Republic movie will bridge the gap between the fall of the Empire and the nascent years of the fledgling galactic government. Fans can expect familiar faces from The Mandalorian, Ahsoka, and Boba Fett, united on a common mission to stabilize the galaxy and navigate the complex political landscape. This interweaving of characters and storylines offers a thrilling prospect. Imagine Mando's gunslinging skills alongside Ahsoka's force prowess, with Boba Fett's underworld connections providing invaluable intel. But Filoni's vision extends beyond mere fan service. This movie serves as a grand culmination of his meticulous world building within the Star Wars universe. The themes explored in his previous series, rebuilding after tyranny, the legacy of the Jedi, and the forging of unlikely alliances, will undoubtedly take center stage, offering a deeper perspective on the New Republic's struggle for legitimacy and the challenges it faces in a galaxy still reeling from the Empire's grip. Dave Filoni's New Republic movie is much more than just a Star Wars film. It's a love letter to the interconnected storytelling that has captivated fans for generations. It's a chance to witness the threads of previous narratives converge on the big screen, weaving a richer tapestry of the post-Empire era. Prepare for electrifying battles, emotional reunions, and pivotal moments that will shape the future of the galaxy. This is Star Wars on a grand scale, and Filoni is at the helm, promising an epic adventure that will leave audiences on the edge of their seats for years to come. Sharmeen Obaid-Chinoy's The New Jedi Order, in development. Ms. Marvel. Sharmeen Obaid-Chinoy is taking the director's chair for a new Star Wars movie set after the events of The Rise of Skywalker. In this production, Daisy Ridley returns to play the character of Rey Skywalker once again. Rey's goal in this story is to restore the Jedi Order 15 years after her last battle against Emperor Palpatine. The movie is expected to feature different characters from the sequel trilogy. This movie offers the opportunity to explore a side of the Star Wars universe that has never been seen before. Rey Skywalker is one of the most unpopular characters in the Star Wars saga, and fans are clearly uncomfortable with this movie. This movie will also show us how the new Jedi Order was established and how it evolved. If you're watching the channel, I made a detailed video about this movie. I'm putting it above if you want, you can go and watch it there. Star Wars. Rogue Squadron, status unknown. Star Wars fans have been eagerly anticipating the high-speed thrills of Rogue Squadron, a movie that promises a new generation of daring pilots soaring across the galaxy. Slated for release in December 2023, the adventure was to be directed by Patty Jenkins, fresh off the success of Wonder Woman. However, in November 2021, the power took a turbulent turn. With Jenkins prioritizing Wonder Woman 3 and Rogue Squadron delayed, whispers of creative discord began swirling around the project. The final blow came in March 2023 when Variety officially declared the film out of active development. Yet there is still a glimmer of hope. As Lucasfilm president Kathleen Kennedy said, "We continue to talk about Rogue Squadron. It could be a movie, it could be a TV series, but something is definitely going to happen," she said, hinting at a potential resurrection. The Mandalorian, Season 4, The Book of Boba Fett, Season 2, status unknown. While Star Wars fans eagerly await news about the fourth season of The Mandalorian and a possible second season of The Book of Boba Fett, silence reigns from a galaxy far, far away. Mando's future looks promising, new adventures are on the way. The bond forged between Grogu and Din Djarin in the fires of countless trials has won hearts and promises more heartwarming adventures. Din's quest to rebuild his homeland could propel him to another thrilling season. However, while a fourth season has not been officially confirmed, we know it is definitely coming. Boba Fett, on the other hand, ended in failure. Rumors suggest that Lucasfilm may relegate Boba to supporting roles in other Mandalorian universe projects, leaving his solo series on shaky ground. Despite the uncertainty, hope remains. While Boba Fett's future seems uncertain, it seems that Mando's journey is far from over. Star Wars. Lando, movie, status unknown. While Donald Glover's charismatic portrayal of Lando Calrissian captivated audiences in Solo, a Star Wars story, Lucasfilm's plans for the smooth-talking smuggler remain shrouded in mystery. Though a sequel to the 2018 film seems unlikely, a solo Lando project flickered to life in December 2020 under the pen of Justin Simien. However, a twist in late 2023 saw Simien depart and the reins handed to Glover and his brother Steven, with the project morphing from a series into a feature film. Currently, Lando's cinematic fate hangs in the balance. With major delays pushing the release dates for the next 3 Star Wars films to 2026 and 2027, it's unclear where Lando fits into the equation. This absence of a concrete timeline leaves fans hungry for any crumbs of information, eagerly awaiting Lando's return to the silver screen. However, there's still hope for a high-flying adventure featuring the charming scoundrel. Lucasfilm's confirmation of additional unannounced projects in development fuels speculation that Lando's story might yet reach its cinematic destination. So, while the Lando project navigates its course through the nebulas of uncertainty, one thing remains clear. Fans' unwavering affection for the charming charmer guarantees a warm welcome whenever Lando finally makes his cinematic comeback. Today, we looked at the future movie and TV series projects of the Star Wars universe. As we can see, Lucasfilm's plans are quite diverse. There are movies and series set in the era of the New Republic, movies telling the history of the Jedi Order, and even the possibility of Lando Calrissian's own movie. What are your thoughts on these projects? What do you think about these projects? Express your opinion in the comments. If you still haven't subscribed to the channel, I would appreciate it if you subscribe to the channel and like the video. See you soon.